What's happening, YouTube? I'm Transient. Welcome to my channel. As always, we're playing Watch Around. Guys, I hope you're well. It is Wednesday, middle of the week. Not long before Easter, I do believe. How are we all doing? Guys, what are we here to talk about? I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to try and get through this relatively quickly. So, middle of the week, which means we can discuss the banners this weekend. So, 2 banners worth discussing. Okay, so we got the usual crazy invocation of the spirit, blah, 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 and the crazy divine summoning, which 99% of us will be ignoring. Okay, so we got 2 banners. The first one is Vorn, the shackled horror. Ooh. And then you've got Hex, the mad diviner. You've also got the epics Vorith, Osiren, and Midan. Okay, and then the second banner, which is a very important one for a lot of people, is the nascent divine. Not nascent summoning, the nascent divine. So it's going to be a nascent banner specifically for divines. Oakley dokley. Alright. Guys, let's not beat about the bush. Okay, so by now, most of you, if you're on YouTube looking at videos and so on, would have seen videos for 3 new heroes. Is it 3? Yeah, it's Gretchen, Akira, and I cannot for the life of me remember her name, but she looks pretty cool. She's also an infernal character. If I remember that, I think it's just those 3. I believe so. Either way, you've seen the videos for 3 new heroes. Now, the fact that videos are out now, testing videos and so on and so forth, leads me to believe that after this weekend is when they're arriving. Now, whether that's going to be some funky event, I don't know, but it's likely that the weekend after this one, so Easter weekend, is when those new heroes are coming. So, the question is this banner worth summoning on? So, okay, let's ask and answer the question. Is it a trap or is it a bait banner? And the answer technically actually isn't no. Because when it boils down to it, they're giving you, okay, let's hold on. Midan, great, but by this point, if you've been playing this game for anything longer than a couple of months, you already have her. So yeah. And Osiren, pointless, and Vorith, pointless. Midan is still useful though, because she's got her cleansers and so on and so forth. If you don't have many healers, especially if you're doing APOC, she's very, very useful. So, and she's good. She's alright. And hell, in fact, in the northern faction, until you get what's it called? Airless, she does help. So yeah, she's good. Okay, but the main things we're talking about is Vorn and Hex. Okay, both of them magic dealing damage. Vorn specifically does poison, and he is the only one who can stack 3 different levels of poison onto any particular boss. So, where's Vorn used? Vorn obviously can be used in all kinds of places, but he's specifically been basically created for one reason, and that is to facilitate the poison trio so that Numera can do a ridiculous amount of damage on Abyss. So, and that's that. And Hex is still one of the best damage dealers when it comes to magic, at least in the game, but because in the end game at the moment it's a big focus on AoE, so he's kind of not used at all really in the end game. Now there will, as this game moves on into more single target events again, he will most likely come back into play because he does a lot of damage. So yeah. Question is it a bait banner? No, it's not. But the problem is, the only people who should really be summoning on this banner is if for some reason you have, for example, on the selector banner we've just recently gone past, you selected Numera, you have Nastia, and you're trying to push for Abyss, and you just need Vorn. At that point, it makes perfect sense for you to summon and try and get Vorn. And on the other hand, if you're early on in the game-ish, and you have a lot of summons and you want a big damage dealer, for example, for maybe for the campaign, even for Guild Boss, and so on and so forth, Hex is brilliant. He does so much damage, it's ridiculous, and he's great, especially once you get his exclusive artifact. Then he's godly. Even though he doesn't get used as much now, he's still very, very good. So yeah, this banner is actually a fantastic banner. You cannot have anyone say it isn't. Those two heroes are actually very, very good for what they are specifically used for. However, for the majority of players who've been around for a while, everyone's going to be skipping this banner. Why? Because of the limited hero, who is Akira, and then Gretchen. Gretchen looks ridiculous. Plus, then you've also got the other one. Why can I not remember her name? Hold on, I'm going to remember her name. That's it, Violetta Vane. There we go. Anyway, so those guys are all coming next week. Violetta and Gretchen are basically will most likely be part of the new Infernal meta, or for whatever thing they're using it for. I'm going to hazard a guess that it is probably going to lead towards Abyss 2, because if we look at where is it? If I go to Guild here, so we got Abyss 1. Was it here that they showed it? Oh, for the life of me, I cannot recall. Where was it? Either hold on. Was it not in there? Either way, there was a point for the life of me, I cannot remember now, but there was some information when looking at Abyss where they basically showed, and maybe they took it out, but they showed that there was an Abyss 2. So it's very likely that Abyss 2 is probably coming, because what's the point of introducing a new meta for Abyss 1 when 1 definitely exists and there are other ways of getting to in fact 2 exists, at least 2 or 3, hell, even 4, depending on what heroes you want to use. So it doesn't really make much sense in them creating a new team specifically for Abyss. I would assume it's for Abyss 2. Anyway, so like I was saying, so unless you are the guy who is at the stage where you need these 2 heroes, most of us who've been playing for a while will be skipping to try to get the new heroes. Now, everyone will be trying to get the limited because she's limited, and she's pretty good for Matrix. And Gretchen looks, I was about to say broken, not broken, but as a support, she looks pretty amazing. Now, she's obviously good. I've seen her look pretty good in Arena, where she's going to shine, and I can imagine her being able to, a la Diao Chan, be put in a lot of comps for different things, because her range is it's just like Diao Chan. So I can imagine her being placed in many places. So yeah, so basically those heroes are coming. So I assume everyone will be skipping unless you specifically need Vorn and you're very much interested in Hex. Now, the other banner is the Nascent. I will be summoning on this. I know it's going to go badly. It is 100% going to go badly, but I have to anyway because I'm still trying to get Nazar and Airless. I blew all my diamonds, even though I knew I shouldn't have, but I did because I'm an idiot and I'm trying to get Nazar. I've got Nazar on my free-to-play account, and he is just... I've literally just been using him, and then you just fly through some content early on because he's just so good. Actually got him and Guan Yu. Putting him and Guan Yu, getting Guan Yu and Nazar early on in this game is a joke. You just fly through it because everything just becomes really easy. Anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, I still desperately want Nazar for my main account, and I desperately want Airless. So Nascent is my best bet. Unfortunately, I have about 12 heroes that I haven't got. One of them being Lord Phineas. Can you believe I don't have a Nyx? I don't have Beatrix. I don't have... actually, hold on. No, this is my free-to-play account. I don't have... who else? Xena. I don't have Shamir. Oh god, that makes me feel ill. Which I just know that's who I'm gonna get. I don't have Crodor. I don't have. I'm just thinking of all the. I don't have what's his name, Malric. So there are quite a few heroes that I definitely don't want that I might get. I did randomly just get this dude, who I obviously didn't want, but I got him, so at least that's him out. But yeah, there are about 12 heroes in there that I haven't got. Now there's 2 that I desperately want, as I've said before, Airless and Nazar. And I wouldn't mind Beatrix, I wouldn't mind Magda, I wouldn't mind who else did I just mention? Beatrix, Magda, Lord Phineas and Xena. I wouldn't really mind either of those guys, but yeah. So I'm going to be summoning on my Divine. I've got about 22 at the moment on my main account. On my free-to-play, do I have any? I've got 8. Ooh. Do I have Good Pity? 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, okay. All right. I might even play around on my free-to-play account as well. Anyway, so that's what I'm going to be summoning on. I imagine there'll be quite a few people who have a small amount of characters left, especially if there's someone good in there, and they might want to summon. The Nascent is always a good one if you have the resources, and the fact that it's Divine is quite good, and because it doesn't affect your the limited banner and the other banners. But yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Just to round off, it is not a trap if you desperately need Vorn or you really want Hex. Other than that, I expect you to skip and wait for next week. But if you have the Divines and you have a limited amount of heroes to get, then have a crack at it and hopefully you will get the hero that you want in Divines. Yes, I believe, my dear friends, I will leave it there. Ooh, it's really quite cold where I'm recording at the moment. But yeah, guys, I wish you all the very best. And yeah, take it easy. Whatever you do, do it well. I'm Transient, and I'm out.